Test. Okay. I'll keep it here. Sorry. Okay, so that's what he's doing right now. Let's test. Let's see how it's going on. If he will be able to accomplish its own task. Okay. Okay, seems to be fine. I should have some sound clearing thing, but yeah, if I don't have, it doesn't matter that much. Yeah, before it was like border that was pulsing, and right now I don't know if it's working or not. And it's replying to my telegram. It didn't reply anything, so it can be just so slow. Okay, I should move my microphone in some better place. Maybe I will mute it for okay. Vibe follows is something that I will do after. Okay, it's working. So I will come back in a few minutes and let's see if he was able to perform this job. Let's see. Is it working? Okay, something was skipped. And I choose the strongest model to accomplish this. So I'm start losing the hope that it's capable of interacting with the browser. Okay, sorry. I have to make some noises. I can't see comment right now, so I'm sorry for that. Okay, let's see when did it fail. Change something. Skip is locked. Why an application submitted 013? Okay, that Turing overlap magenta is not really for me. Why it didn't apply? I should set up something to be able to see the statistics of the live stream. Oh. From studio. Sorry, because I cannot use it here because it's controlling, quad driver is controlling my laptop, so I cannot use another screen because it gets so confused. Okay, whatever. It's blocking me. Why is it blocking me? Oh, okay. It's saying that my browser is too old. I don't care. So no switch channel. Sorry guys that I have to do some technical things that I'm not showing you during this stream, but it's supposed to be the showcase of the AI's work of the GPT 5.6 Luna inside the Hermes, but yeah, it's so many technical difficulties. Not submitted the under refresh upload was required and the browser tool cannot attach local CV file. Okay, let's try to fork this conversation from here. Can we do that? Can we fork it? No fork? Okay, new session. I cannot drag it outside. Okay, anyway. I think my laptop is getting really hot because of the live stream. A few other tools that can be. Oh my god, it's super hot. It will start lagging soon. Okay. Luna, no. So high reasoning. Analyze this job board. No. Where is that thing? No, this one's supposed to be here. I don't want to split these tabs. Hello. I'm not sure if you can hear this. Crap, I feel like an old man navigating this. Why there is no tab to close it in here? Default focus down. Oh, a terminal here. I don't need a terminal here. I always use the native one. Sorry, I should speak a bit louder. Okay, so new session, and I lost the previous one. Diagnose cron drop last week, cron, not that one, JJIT, that one. Command T. Okay, this session. So, anyway, it won't be able to do anything, but let's try to fix the browser use. It did something, but not good enough. Ah, sorry. Create go live. Okay. Let's copy the log file. Can I get the directory of it? DJT application log. So it cannot perform drag and drop. or select from the hard drive because it doesn't have access to my hard drive. That's strange. Okay, let's vibe it and oh, Hermes broke. Let's just reboot it because I'm losing hope. Hermes desktop. So to not distract you too much, I will show it here. Let's vibe it. Okay, so the Windows is splitting in this weird way. Weird way. What happened here? Messages. This is my chat. It's supposed to do it like this. I have no idea what happened here. Done like this. Terminal. No, I don't want these tabs here. Delete. Oh crap. Reset. Oh, exactly. That's what I want. I don't want the left side to have some multiple pins around it. It's super annoying. And terminal I don't need also right now. Okay. GPT Luna, no. Solve with the high thinking, so I want to how can Hermes upload the files to the website? Okay, and what did it use? The JIT and last session. Which tool did you use when you were trying to upload a file on the website? Now I feel like a person from the HR or like manager who's trying to make two people work together in the normal way. So what I need right now is these two sessions. It feels like not drag and drop right by this one. Crap, it sucks. I want to know if you're able to hear this. Read aloud. Okay, so you can't. Keeping active sources to the right. Okay. Or is it just or is it just this button? But I don't think so. Unhide all. How can I add the new audio source? Okay, microphone is the one. Audio monitoring enabled. Zero hidden. How can I add screen audio to this thing? Audio capture. Device, MacBook Air microphone, screen record input. Screen record input, probably this one. Okay. So now what's happening now? It would be nice if someone would confirm me if it can hear there is no echo in here and there is now what's happening now? It would be nice if someone would confirm me if it can hear there is no echo in here and there is it's duplicated option. Crap, how can I remove it now? Audio input media. Mac OS audio capture. Okay, finally.
I did not actually invoke a file upload tool during the run. The upload tool I had identified was Chrome DevTools upload file. The Aura Greenhouse form was stopped as soon as I saw that it required a fresh CV upload and reCAPTCHA. No file was uploaded or submitted.
Okay, great.
The upload tool I had identified was
Great. Cancel. Great, 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 great.
Just join. It run completed. 0
Great,
thirds
great,
applications
great, great.
submitted.
So
Skipped
both servers
1.
are running.
Senior software developer, Makito, strong React/Next. JS match,
Great,
skipped
great,
because the
great.
just join.
So we can hear
Its session
both
was logged out and the
shipping
saved
IP
profile
companies.
CV was unavailable.
Both
2.
should be
Senior
great.
full stack AI engineer, winged IT, React/Node.
Both are okay.
JS/AWS/MongoDB match, apply timed out, and a fresh snapshot showed no
No.
state change. 3. Senior full stack engineer, Aura.
She's too loud.
2. Senior full stack AI engineer, winged IT, React/Node. JS/AWS/MongoDB match, apply timed out, and a fresh snapshot.
Great, 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 great.
Dominic/library mobile documents
I set it at 30% and it should be fine, I hope.
JIT applications log. MD daily report saved /users /Dominic /library mobile documents /iCloud obsidian /documents /default /Claude /job search /JIT apply report 2026-08-09. MD.
Okay,
No
50%.
application forms opened, so the report
Because you
records
won't be
all
able
form
to hear it
questions
at
as
all.
not applicable. Just join.
50%
It
should
run
be
complete.
nice. Should be nice, right?
Applied 0/3 skipped. 3 CV verified /users /Dominic /project /Hermes /cron /CV Dominic Gronkiewicz. PDF no applied to X and messages were produced because no application was successfully submitted. Skipped postings. 1. Senior full stack engineer.
Okay, I'm too quiet here.
Greenhouse form required a fresh mandatory CV upload and reCAPTCHA. Browser tool could not attach the local CV.
Yeah, I have to,
Magento
because it's
front-end
not
developer,
linear.
Theme, published August 9th, 2026. Just join. It apply produced no state change because the session was logged out and the saved profile CV was unavailable. 3. Front-end developer, Best SA, React, Redux, ES6, and Material.
That volume,
Apply was blocked
it
by
should
the
be a
same
bit
logged out
higher.
saved profile flow.
It would be a little bit of
The
noise, but
application log and daily queue
otherwise
and
you won't
report
hear
were
me at
updated
all.
and verified.
It should be
Application log
more
daily
hearable
report.
than this
The recurring
automated
blockers
voice,
that
at
just
least
joined.
a little bit.
It shows login in both browser MCP and the live Chrome/CUA session.
Can you remind me later about anything here? Okay, now it should be somehow okay. At least to some point should be okay. Okay, let's try to vibe debug it. Where was my last question? Repeat. Okay. Telegram also replied with its own answer from the Hermes. So I will focus only on this one thing, debugging this channel, debugging this thing. Speak from DevTools file. Well, the form was stopped before uploading because it requires first to be upload and reCAPTCHA. You have access to my CV file, right? I know in this skill and in the instructions I told him where it is, where is the file, or you can access at least the symlink to it. But yeah, it can access it. The limitation was with the browser upload tool, which could not attach local file system to the external application form. Touch local file system. Tell me the details. Why it couldn't? Tell me all technicals. I figured out, by the way, that doing the live stream, it's better if I don't wear glasses because I had to set up the bigger font so I can see it from a distance without the glasses, and it looks much better on the live stream. Anyway, I have some skills and I had some questions I have to answer. Okay, finally I get full details. Browser to file transfer boundary, not the file system, but Word file existed and was readable by the Hermes host. Okay. So the agent could locate the file, inspect the metadata using the path when it did not work. Browser MCVA had no usable upload operation. They did not expose a working local file upload tool. Okay. I don't know how it can do this. I've never done something like this before. I've never tried to bypass the user input because I was the one creating the user input, so the user would know what it's doing. And by the way, I was just thinking about this European Accessibility Act and I think it's American Disability Act, EEA and ADA, which both requires WCAG rules. They tell it's for disabled people who have problems with vision, but I could guess there was some lobbying to pass it now so the companies can scrape the websites much more easier, because with this it's much easier. Agent can much easier navigate the websites because the website basically, if it's constructed properly with WCAG standards, anyone can use the screen readers. It's also the built-in tool in the macOS system, and using the screen reader it can navigate the website easily. So I think that's why it was pushed. There was push for that last year and this year. Last year in Europe and this year in the United States, and I think Canada too. So it would be easier to train new models or agents to, and also enable agents to operate the websites much easier. Yeah, but and that there are still some websites that like x.com, formerly Twitter, that are not adjusted to the standards at all. So maybe people will try to break it intentionally to not train the data or to not give the agents access to these models. Okay. Coming back to this task. Browser MP had no visible upload operation. Chrome desktop was not identified successfully used to identify that. However, Google Chrome DevTools reported an available page target at one point with list pages returning an empty result. I did not successfully evoke the upload operation. The achieve workflow documentation states that this browser environment rejects host file system paths for the upload when error equivalent no longer accepts host file system paths. That means it cannot simply receive the absolute MAC path and copy it into the browser's input file input. That's a good security rule. But I need to bypass it somehow. Maybe with QA driver. The application form required. Fresh upload. Greenhouse will capture. Even if the file attached is not possible, automatically capture. So, if there is a reCAPTCHA, perform all the possible actions that you can and leave the site open. So when I later come to see what's happening, I can't finish filling the form. Save that information. That's the one thing. Oh my god, it's so hot. Save for future applications. I will permitted non-sensitive fields, answers screening. Now let's figure out why it's Luna. Why did it jump to Luna? How can we upload the file from the file system now? Because you don't have the access, Hermes doesn't have the access. I mean, it has the access, but it cannot interact with the DevTools and giving DevTools path to upload it. There must be some built-in system function that can bypass that. I hope it's using this Sol version with high. I should rename the stream because I'm not going to touch the other things, not like the freelancer API. I will make a separate stream for that. Recording freelancer prospect. Okay, I have to offload some tasks from my laptop because I can feel how laggy it is. I probably don't need cloud for this session, for this work session, so I just quit it. What else? What else? My browser. I don't need it too. It's super heavy. Close all apps. Super heavy, and especially with this vibe coded website, it's getting worse and worse. Other things. Energy impact OBS. Okay. Not energy but CPU. So I can show you my processes. Hermes helper, Windows server, virtual machine services for Docker. Okay, so Docker is going out too. And ScreenPad is going out too. I don't need them right now. OBS, Windows Server, Hermes, Chrome, Hermes, camera capture, core audio, driver kit, replay whisper flow, and some decoder. What's that? I should probably reboot my laptop. Stream health. YouTube is not receiving. Is it fixed? Is it better? Wow, I didn't even know that you can see this window. It's cut out. You can see the full dock. Yeah, anyway, nothing important there. Okay, so we have some conclusions here. Let's figure out what did Hermes do. Oh, let's read it aloud. Oh, maybe not. I will diagnose the file system to browser upload path first and propose a safety working options. I will not change configuration or upload the CV yet. The likely issue is not the file access, but browser session boundaries. I'm comparing all available upload mechanisms against the exact browser context, including browser MCP, Chrome DevTools MCP player, and co-drivers types browser path. I found important newer capability. co-driver can assign an absolute local file directly an input file throughout CDP. What CDP? I'm learning so many new terms right here. Bypassing the native file picker. Chrome directory path? No. Anyway, the old host paths unsupported. Rule applies to the previous upload route, not necessarily this one. I'm verifying its prerequisites and whether it can bind to your existing logged in Chrome profile. The upload method itself is viable. The remaining question is authorization. The what? What tool? Requires an exact CDP bound Chrome tab, and the QuaDriver daemon is in standard mode with no authorization host existing profile attachment. Therefore, it's a one-time explicit launch grant before automation upload can work. The recommended route is now clear, but I'm checking the exact approval command syntax in daemons QuaDriver. We can upload this from local system. The previous rule was stay for the near QuaDriver path. Oh my god! So it has to. It cannot use by itself the things. It has to diagnose its own. It cannot debug itself during the session. It doesn't know its own documentation. It's no its own capabilities. Working mechanism. Install QuaDriver 0.70 exposes browser set input files. Great. It assigns absolute file directory to input type file through Google Chrome DevTools protocol. Bypasses macOS file chooser. Great. Accepts 1 to 32 regular files. Yeah, QuaDriver should be super capable because Meta is using it to automate their tasks after they laid off so many employees. So it should be capable, or at least Meta is believing in it, that it can perform full tasks the same as the human, in the same way as the human can do. Okay, reject directories and symlinks. Redux local paths from recorded trajectories works with your CV path. Users. Okay. Current blocker iPhone. No open our application from in Chrome. Read only exact binding return browser requirement setup. No on default endpoint for PID. Accessibility and screen recording permissions are already granted. The remaining requirements is a one-time explicit grant to attach CDP to existing Chrome profile. This protection exists because CDP can access live tabs, cookie storage, and authenticated sessions. Chrome Dev Protocol? What's the CDP? What's CDP? Chrome DevTools protocol. Okay. Recommended sequence approve. Attachment to the exact Chrome process. Window and session. Browser prepared for existing profile. Express input field. Okay, snapshot. Stop at recapture was open for you. Chrome DevTools supports, but it currently does not own your authenticated Chrome tab. Playwright. Native file chooser. Which upload path should I proceed with? Authorize this QuaDriver, test upload as well browser first. File upload manual, the first one. How can I attach this approval to our Hermes Cron jobs. Yeah, next question. Not that one. Telepressure. There's some new term called telepressure when you're supposed to be always on for notifications that are coming from your work. Nice term, nice. Let's switch to analytics. Okay. Did it patch itself? Self-improvement review. Oh, sorry. Here. Patch skill MD. And skill browser automation one replacement. Patch reference form file upload MD in skill browser automation one replacement. Which upload path should I proceed with? I will not tune application in or interact with reCAPTCHA. The CLI approval command reject Hermes Pseudo terminal because it requires a human-owned interactive TTY. I'm switching to QA driver MCP approval path, which is the supported route for an agent host and uses the exact Chrome PID window you authorized. Existing profile attachment succeed with foreground Chrome restarting it on changing preferences. I'm binding the Aura tab now and locating the exact file input. The exact file input is available and declares the upload action. I'm assuming the verify local CV to the first active resume CV input, then I will make a fresh semantic snapshot to confirm the form accepted it. The first assignment was safely refused as browser refs tail. So one file was attached. I'm refreshing only the resume CV section and using the newly minted upload ref as required by QA drivers capability model. The next query return only content references, not actionable upload control. I'm expanding the current resume CV group subtree. Upload calls, the meeting, and the define implicitly. Okay, run code. Now on the 2 endpoints. so I have no idea. Did it succeed or not? I don't need this one right now. This is the one. Apply, no attachments. Is it the new tab? Oh crap, I should not scroll this tab because it could do something there, but yeah, I think it's interacting directly with the fields. Another requires escalation. Okay, select it. It did it. Okay, I'm not touching anything now. It should probably do it by itself. Is it because I was interacting with it or what? So what did happen here? Okay, maybe let's let him read aloud what is he doing, and let's see if he will succeed or not. By the way, I will delete this session later on because nothing is happening here really. I will unlist it. If someone would like to look at the details.
Picker is open inside the Chrome sheet and already shows the authorized folder. The exact CV file is visible as element 520. I'll select it first, then verify the chooser enables its open action before confirming.
Great.
The single accessibility press was a no-op because Finder exposes the file row with AXOpen, not AXPress. The correct native action is a double-click/open on that exact PDF row. The background double-click did not select the row, so the native sheet dropped that event. I'm escalating to a direct pixel click of the PDF row in the same captured coordinate frame.
Okay, I'm getting hungry. had some fried vegetables from yesterday. Let it work. I will make it work and
The background pixel click landed on the adjacent folder column, confirming coordinate translation is unreliable for this sheet. I'll refresh the accessibility tree, then invoke the PDF row's native open action with foreground delivery because the sheet rejected the background double-click. Chrome will briefly come forward and Quadriver will restore the previous app afterward. The native picker closed after foreground opened, and the resume/CV control changed from attached to an upload/progress state.
it
I'm
did
waiting
it!
briefly for greenhouse processing, then verifying the file name in both the native accessibility tree and the page's semantic state.
Okay, I'll move for a while. We'll be back.
Yes, the CV upload succeeded. It is verified in both the native Chrome accessibility tree and the greenhouse semantic page state as code block omitted. I'll now continue with the permitted application fields, record every question and answer, stop before reCAPTCHA and leave the Aura form open. The CV is confirmed attached. I also found the loaded JIT-apply skill still contains the obsolete rule that local uploads are impossible and should be skipped immediately. I'm correcting that procedure now so future runs use the verified Quadriver method instead of abandoning valid applications. The profile and contact data are available and the duplicate log is clear. Before answering compensation, I'm checking the live posting for any stated salary range so I don't insert an unjustified default. The configured web extractor is unavailable, so I'm using a targeted web search for the listings compensation data without disturbing the prepared form. The listing confirms undisclosed salary, so I'll use the established default of 16,000 PLN/month, negotiable. I'm loading the existing browser MCP form control schemas because they can fill the same attached Chrome tab more reliably than native pixel input. Browser MCP is bound to the Just Join listing tab rather than the external Greenhouse tab, so I'm keeping the prepared Aura tab untouched and using its exact native controls. I'll fill and verify the visible identity fields first. Background keyboard delivery was rejected before typing any character, so no duplicate text was inserted. I'm escalating the same field input to foreground delivery, which worked for the native upload sheet. The foreground keystrokes also delivered 0 characters because the field was not focused. I'm explicitly focusing the first name text box first, then I'll type without changing targets. First name is visibly confirmed. I'm moving through last name and email with keyboard focus so browser autocomplete does not redirect input. The email is visibly confirmed. I'm setting the phone country selector directly to Poland, then I'll enter the verified Polish mobile number without the +48 prefix in the adjacent field. The direct accessibility set attempted the wrong shifted element because Chrome's autofill pop-up changed the native index. No value changed. I'm dismissing that pop-up and opening the visible country selector by its current page coordinate. The country selector is open with its search field focused. I'm filtering it to Poland, then I'll select the exact Poland +48 option. The typed search text is present, but Chrome overlaid saved address suggestions instead of exposing the filtered greenhouse option. I'm inspecting the current accessibility tree for the actual Poland +48 option before confirming anything. The real greenhouse option is now exposed as Poland +48, AX menu item 155, separate from Chrome autofill. I'm selecting that exact option. The menu closed, but the compact control does not render readable text. I'm verifying the selected country code semantically before entering the phone number. The country code selection did not persist, so I will not claim it succeeded. Because the country code control is optional, I'm entering the complete verified international number, plus 48, in the phone field instead. The country selector is now confirmed as Poland plus 48. The phone field also contains plus 48, which would risk a duplicated dial code. I'm normalizing the phone field to the local digits only, 508252823. I've selected the current phone text without changing it yet. I'm verifying focus remained in the phone field before replacing it. The replacement delivered 0 characters, so the selected value remains unchanged. The field likely lost foreground focus during verification. I'm refocusing it, then will reselect and replace without risking partial duplication. Phone is now correctly normalized to 508,252,823 with the Poland plus 48 selector. I'm scrolling to the screening section, leaving the optional cover letter attachment empty because no cover letter file was requested or authorized. The wheel scroll route ignored the supplied window ID and refused because Chrome has multiple windows. I'm using the exact Windows page down keyboard action instead. The complete screening section is now visible. I'll fill the required factual answers. Country of residence, Poland. LinkedIn, real profile URL. Website, 8 bits. Space. Sponsorship, no compensation, 16,000 PLN/month, negotiable. Worked for Aura, no. Mobile development, yes. Daily AI coding assistance, yes. Full stack ownership, yes. I'll leave voluntary demographic and retention consent fields untouched. The residence drop-down is open. I'm filtering to Poland, then selecting the greenhouse option rather than Chrome's autofill suggestion. The list is filtered to one greenhouse result. I'm selecting it via the controls-supported keyboard path, arrow down then enter, avoiding the overlapping autofill card. No key was sent because Quadriver names that key down, not arrow down. Retrying with the accepted key name. The single Poland option is highlighted. Confirming it now. Enter highlighted the greenhouse option but did not exit the custom combo box. Its accessibility instructions specify tab as the confirm and exit action, so I'm using tab. Country of residence is visibly confirmed as Poland. The tab action moved focus to LinkedIn, so I'm entering the full verified URL. I caught an input routing error before proceeding. The custom country combo box retained focus after confirmation and received the LinkedIn URL, replacing Poland. No LinkedIn field was modified. I'm restoring Poland in that selector, then I'll click the actual LinkedIn field by coordinate instead of relying on tab. Poland is restored. I'm now clicking the right side of the actual LinkedIn field, outside the autofill pop-up's bounds, before entering the URL. LinkedIn is now definitely focused and Poland remains intact. Entering the URL. LinkedIn is visibly confirmed. Filling the optional website with Dominic's real site. Website is confirmed. Selecting No for immigration sponsorship. The sponsorship dropdown is open with explicit yes/no options. Selecting No. The background coordinate click did not select an option, so the dropdown remains unchanged. I'm identifying the native accessibility element for No and will press that exact option. The exact option is AX menu item 191 labeled No. Selecting it directly. Sponsorship is visibly set to No. Filling the required compensation field with the established undisclosed salary fallback, 16,000 PLN gross per month, negotiable. Compensation is confirmed. Selecting No for prior or employment. The drop-down is open. Using its exact No menu item instead of a pixel click. The exact No option is AX menu item 204. Selecting it. The background AX press closed the menu without committing a value. I'm reopening it and escalating the exact menu item click to foreground delivery, which is required for this Chromium custom control. The menu item AX Press still does not commit in this custom combo box. I'm switching to its documented keyboard interaction. Open, move from the initially focused yes to no with down, then confirm and exit with tab. No is highlighted. Confirming with tab. Understood. I'll use Dominic Gronkiewicz. Calm as the website. Finish only this Aura form and apply to no other job in this session. The prior Aura answer is now confirmed as no.
And I think I'm out of tokens now. We have a connection error. Is it connection error to OpenAI or to my DevTools? And I think I'm out of tokens now. So let's ping it, check if it's still working, if it's still with us. The worst thing is that I can't do anything else because it's using many tools to control only this thing, and it's super slow. I have no idea how to speed it up. I mean, I could buy the higher plan of ChatGPT, of course, and use the fast mode, but fast mode burns token like hell. I would be out of them very, very fast, very quickly. Yeah.
Yes, I'm working. The website is now corrected to link and prior or employment is confirmed as no. I'm filling the remaining 3 required screening answers now.
Okay. Only 3 more questions to answer.
The React Native/mobile dropdown is open with yes initially focused. Confirming it with tab.
Hopefully it will last until the end of this session and I will be able to upgrade this skill. So the next time it will handle this form, not get afraid of anything of the captcha and just stop filling and won't do anything. Just finish where the captcha is visible, or just click the captcha. You have all the tools to click the captcha. You can control my computer, but you cannot click the bloody captcha. Captchas doesn't mean anything right now. I like the idea. It was popular a few years ago when the captcha were actually mining some coin in the background.
Mobile development has a selected value and the clear control is visible. I'm selecting yes for daily AI coding assistant use.
Of course. Daily coding assistant. Actually, there should be a minus because it means you cannot use your brain and your skills are diminishing. Should be basically the AI orchestrator. I think I'm out of tokens. No. 503, I think I'm out of tokens. Or OpenAI banned me? No, I don't think that they could ban me. Possibly out of tokens. And I have the GPT Go right now plan, but I have Pro and Go, and it would be nice to connect 2 separate accounts and switch between them. But I didn't try it. I don't know if it's possible or not. I think I'm out of tokens already. I'm super sleepy right now. Food coma.
Yes. React Native/mobile is now visibly yes, and the AI assistant dropdown is open with yes focused.
Perfect.
Confirming it now.
Confirm it. What's the time in Poland right now? 11. Only 3 more fields. Come on. You can do it. Don't hit the session limits. Please, please, please. Please, 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 please. And initially I wanted to use... Oh, it broke again. What happened? Tell me the error message and what is the source of this error, connection error that we have now. Use technical terms. Yeah, because recently it's treating me like I'm some normie who can just install the Hermes and cannot perform anything and it's afraid of terminal. You want it to talk to me. Debugging talk to me. In the debuggy way. Debuggy way. Talk debuggy to me. Come on. Come on, come on, do it, do it. You can do it.
The form itself did not fail. The last browser action completed successfully and the AI assistant answer is visibly set to yes. I'll diagnose the separate Hermes connection error from local logs and report the exact exception and originating layer without applying any fix.
Don't get too deep. Only tell me the source of the error. Focus on finishing form. Cute. No, it should interrupt. It interview me. Where is how to interact with this? So many skills right now. Some Chinese one also. Security PETEX? What? PETEX.
The health check is clean for SSL, configuration, OpenAI Codex authentication, and provider connectivity.
Okay, just...
That rules out a persistent network outage or expired auth. I'm correlating the recent...
Okay. But there's some comment to... From the background, agent's journey, open the memory graph. Ooh, that can be interesting. Q steer. Steer is to interfere. I should try also the go command here with DeepSeek, that is free in one of my plans.
Source: a transient upstream LLM provider transport failure, reported as API connection error, connection error. It came from the model API connection, not Greenhouse, Chrome, the CV upload, or the form
Okay,
state.
continue.
I'm resuming the form now. Only the full stack answer remains before the reCAPTCHA section.
Why did you scroll it? I have my sensitive data here that I should... I mean, nothing will happen if you'll see this, but... Maybe...
The value confirmation caused focus to jump to the page header, but the form state remains in the page. I'm returning to the application section via the existing apply anchor and verifying the final answer before stopping at reCAPTCHA.
Do it. This camera is... By the way, if any one of you is using MacBook Air, this 15-inch version, and also have this weird camera that is pointing like
the form is
to the
intact
left
and the
of me,
CV file name is still
mention in the
attached.
comments.
I'm paging to the bottom to verify full stack and stop at reCAPTCHA.
stop add reCAPTCHA. Do everything else.
All preceding answers are intact.
Great.
Paging once more to verify the final screening field and reCAPTCHA boundary.
Great. Great.
The final full stack answer did not persist, so I caught it before stopping. I'm selecting yes now. Voluntary demographic and retention consent fields will remain blank.
Ooh. Warren Buffett is aggressively buying stocks. Something new. He was always predicting the end of the world, the end of the economy.
Yes is focused. Confirming it. Full stack is now visibly yes. I'm moving to the final boundary and will leave reCAPTCHA untouched.
Oh crap. My haircut.
The form is complete up to the protected submission boundary. The Submit Application button is enabled and the reCAPTCHA badge is active. I have not clicked either. I'm updating the local application record to reflect prepared for manual CAPTCHA, not submitted, then I'll stop with this tab open.
Complete.
I found 2 stale or skipped entries from earlier failed attempts. I'm consolidating them into one accurate pending manual CAPTCHA record and updating the question/answer report.
Okay, so it's telling me that it's finished its job. I should ask different model like DeepSeek to just go through the tabs and click apply for all the CAPTCHAs, because I think DeepSeek possibly will be able to do that when all these sterilized models won't do it. Crap, I have so many gray hairs. Oh my god, it's such invisible. Yeah, anyway, looks like it finalized its work. The most important thing is
Form preparation is complete. CV attached, CV Dominic Gronkiewicz. PDF website, link all required identity, contact and screening fields completed, full stack ownership. Yes, voluntary demographic fields left blank, optional retention consents left unchecked, reCAPTCHA and submit application remain untouched, or a tab is open at the final submission boundary. No other job offers will be processed in this session. Application log updated as pending manual CAPTCHA.
great.
No submission has been claimed.
Great.
Complete reCAPTCHA and click submit application manually.
So update your skill. To pursue this path when you will be submitting. Update your skills to pursue this path on the next job application and in the future sessions. Important, crucial one. Finally I get it through this path, so hopefully it will follow it again and again and again with the next tries. By the way, I'm also not a good fit for this role that it choose. But
I'll encode the successful workflow in
let's
both the
do it.
Just Join
Let's
specific
finish it.
skill and the general job application automation skill. This will preserve the Quadriver upload fallback, greenhouse control handling, verification rules, manual reCAPTCHA boundary, and correct pending status logging for future sessions.
Thinking. Updating external directories and tools references. Skill patches. Great, do it.
The current Just Join skill still contains contradictory legacy instructions that say external uploads must be skipped.
Wow.
I'm replacing those, not merely appending notes, so
Great.
future agents follow the verified route consistently.
Great. Great. So my gender is male, race white. By the way, if I already see the race, two or more races. Not Latino. Why not Latino? I'm not a veteran. Maybe I will go to fight on Ukraine to write here that I'm a veteran. In my future opportunities. 1,000. Oh my god, so I would be blocked there for like 3 years? What is Aura? I have no idea what are they doing. Aura.com. Lots of rights on your identity, staying safe. Oh, I think I've seen this advertisement somewhere. Weird color choice. Weird color choices. But anyway, whatever. Actually, I know all of the skills. Should be a good fit. React Native, I did use it, and I can use it, but when I used to work with it, only 1 year with React Native. Whatever. Let's see. If offer employment will know the future requirement responses. This is not a. Is it from Just Join IT?
The Just Join skill is corrected. I'm now adding the same verified ATS behavior to the general job application skill so it applies outside Just Join and across future sessions.
They're hiring Poland and Ukraine remotely. So they want cheap employees. Good, but still cheap employees. Whatever, submit application. This form is super easy. Ukraine, Bulgaria, Poland, contracts, remote technology. By the way, it's not logged in.
There is also a dedicated linked reference for the Just Join Quadriver fallback. I'm checking it for stale steps so future runs do not load conflicting guidance from the skills reference files.
Resume. No cover letter, I agree, submit. Wait.
The linked fallback reference contains an incorrect absolute claim that every MCP browser always uses an empty cookie jar. I'm correcting it to a capability probe because browser MCP can be extension bound to an existing Chrome profile depending on configuration.
Okay, I don't know what it's doing right now. Okay, it's adding the pending manual captcha. Okay. I'll go back to my regular size of me. It should be like this. Not
I'm
too big.
extending the transport reference with the exact successful greenhouse upload and CAPTCHA stopping sequence.
Uh, 23 views. Didn't finish yet.
The procedure updates are written. I'm verifying the new trigger phrases exist and that the obsolete required upload means skip instructions are gone.
Searching files. And automation, QA driver, fallback, MD. So the instructions are in the MD file. I'm worried that it will be super heavy on every start, this Hermes agent. Okay, it should update itself, all the settings.
One remaining metadata line still described external forms as no upload only. I'm updating the skill description and version so future skill discovery advertises the new capability correctly.
Great. Okay, I will end the stream because it will just update its own skills. Oh, by the way, it already updated it. Everything seems to be good.
Skills updated and verified for future sessions. Updated JIT applied to version 1.1.0. It now requires this workflow. Use the existing logged in Chrome profile, use/users/dominic/project/hermes/cron/cv Dominic Gronkiewicz. PDF, never substitute or copy a CV from the desktop use link for the website field. Try semantic file assignment first on browser fstl. Switch to the native macOS picker instead of looping. Capture the parent Chrome window when the native picker returns 0x0. Use foreground double-click only after verified background no ops. Verify the exact file name after upload. Not merely picker closure. Handle greenhouse combo boxes with down and tab. Then verify the displayed value. Account for overlapping Chrome autofill pop-ups. Complete all permitted non-sensitive fields. Leave voluntary demographic and retention consent fields blank. Never solve or trigger reCAPTCHA. Leave the prepared tab open for manual completion. Log prepared forms as pending manual CAPTCHA. Never report applied without post-submission confirmation. Respect a user-specified job offer count as a hard session limit. Updated general job application automation. The generic workflow now includes the same ATS upload, field verification.
I prefer if you would like to I prefer if you would try to resolve the reCAPTCHA. Give it a one try. Yeah, sometimes the reCAPTCHAs are super weak. And if it will use QA driver, using QA driver. Okay, anyway, end of the stream for now. Nothing valuable will happen anymore, I think. So that's the end. Bye bye.